And a look at the Knicks earlier on. Check out the focus they've got coming off that bus. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Brooks is out there with Yurtsevin. Then there's Bradley Beal, then it's Wall, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, they've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jalen Green is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Turner. And it's Toppin in at the power forward position. Tip-off goes to Denver. Green with a screen on Wall. Here's VanVleet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's the urgency of Fred VanVleet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Now here's Brooks. There's Beal with the 3. Unable to get that one. Now here's VanVleet. Turner with the screen for VanVleet. It's good from long range. VanVleet's got 5 now.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. And there's the pass to Wall. 5 on the clock. Beal against VanVleet. Beal's shot is good.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Toppin sets a screen for VanVleet to the right side. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Barrett finds Beal. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And it's good, 2 points. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
I think the thing about Beal is he's trying to become a really efficient scorer, working hard on that true shooting percentage.
VanVleet passes to Green. Connects from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Barrett, following Jalen Green's 3. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now Beal, after Jalen Green's 3-pointer that didn't go. Yurtsevin. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
VanVleet with a screen on Beal. He was all alone on that one. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Yurtsevin passes to Brooks. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well, separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Here's Van Vliet after R.J. Barrett's bucket. An easy 2 points on the layup. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Up top, Barrett. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. There's Beal with the three. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Beal against Green. He kicks it to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 4. Beal the pass to Barrett. All with it, covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks, over Turner, and it's Brooks that time on the assist by Wall.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
On the wing, Green. Caldwell Pope outside. Turner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Good on the three-point shot.
That pull-up on the dime, one of the most difficult shots in basketball. Wall making it look easy.
And here is Van Vliet, following the three-pointer by John Wall.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside, Wall. Brooks outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Green's got his third bucket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Outside, Beal. Fader on the way. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now Brooks, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Passes it to Beal. Over Green. Beal can't get it to go. Denver leading by 4. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Van Vliet. The layup off target. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. All with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Denver making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And then for New York, Clark comes in for Yurtseven. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Brooks. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bassey's checked in. And it's Gallinari in for Toppin. Then for the Knicks, McDaniels checked in for Barrett. And it's Joe Ingles in for John Wall. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Diallo, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And right now for the Knicks, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
McDaniels finds Clark. Beal against Diallo. Can they get it? And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And New York making a change here. Wall's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 6. Now Diallo. Wagner outside. Here's Bassett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Wall. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Gallinari down low. Boucher defending. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Boucher passes to Ingles. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Boucher.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Denver.
Up top, Wagner. McDaniels defending. And here's Wagner. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure. Here's Gallinari. And Boucher sends it back. McDaniels passes to Boucher, and the shot goes down.
Well, Chris Boucher, the ability to score, even though there's bodies around him, that's an impressive finish.
Jones kicks to Diallo. Gallinari, a screen on Wall. Here's Diallo. That one, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Jones against Ingles. Boucher passes to Wall. Six to shoot. From outside the arc. And no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's to Gallinari. Takes the 3. Ingles with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wall. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, John Wall's physical strength and willingness to embrace contact has always made that part of his game.
Here's Wagner following the basket by John Wall. It's good.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Takes a step back. Boucher with a screen on Diallo. Wall finds Boucher. New York moving the ball around. Outside, Wall. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Fred VanVleet. Denver leading by 6. Wagner outside. Shot good by Diallo.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Wall looking for an opening. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. From downtown, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
This guy has worked so hard to make his shot legit. The compact stroke from 3 by John Wall, yes, sir.
Wagner wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And Clark has got the ball here for the New York Knicks, trailing by 5. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Denver leading by 5. Here's Reeves. Jones with the screen on Wall. Pass to Wagner. 1 second left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Wagner's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's big time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
And so it's Denver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Knicks trail by 7. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Yurtseven. Bradley Beal is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Boucher in at the power forward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Now here's VanVleet. 11-point game his last outing. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by New York. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Pass to Barrett. Here's Brooks. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope, and Brooks gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision, and it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Green. It's tipped. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New York trailing. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brooks, and the Knicks good for 2.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
And the pass to Turner. Pass to Caldwell Pope, stolen by Brooks. Over Caldwell Pope, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Van Vliet passes to Toppin. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Green. They need this. The shot comes out, and New York the other way now.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brooks finds Beal. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Brooks the pass to Boucher. Boucher, great positioning on the putback. Boucher's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. The 4th spot held by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Effective doesn't begin to describe this crew. Their defensive skills are game-changing, and it isn't just the steals. It's the ability they have to get in their opponents' heads and force them into bad decisions.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks to Toppin. Takes a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Toppin's got 5 now.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by New York?
Beal the pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Beal. Five to shoot. Pulls up. High post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
With the tip, it's good on the putback. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Brooks the pass to Beal. He kicks to Barrett. It's up a 3. And it's finished off by Boucher.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Barrett against Green to end the run. Basket counts. Green's got 10 points.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Barrett with the bounce pass. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets trail by 7. Caldwell Pope kicks to Van Vliet. Turner looking around. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Turner trying to free himself up. And there's Green on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Beal with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Knicks. McDaniels comes in for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Beal against Van Vliet. Outside, Beal. This one for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now here's Van Vliet. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Diallo against Barrett. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And Beal kicks to Yurtseven. Here's Barrett. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Denver. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Passes it to Barrett. Beal deciding where to go with it. Screen by McDaniel. High post shot. Denver grabs the miss. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Diallo. Diallo sets a screen for Van Vliet. Count it from 12. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
Once Fred Van Vliet sees a few go down, this guy understands it's my night. I'm going to keep cooking.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Beal against Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Joe Ingles comes in for Yurtseven, and it's John Wall in for Barrett. Now, here's Wagner. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
And it's sent back by Turner. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Wagner outside. Buries the easy one. Wagner's got 6.
Oh, that's all too easy for Franz Wagner. You see the angle he takes inside. Defense is in poor position.
Here's Wall. Offensive rebound. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now here's Beal. 18 points for him. Wall finds McDaniel. The shot, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Van showing some terrific range. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside, Beal. They get a hand on it. Jones against Wall. Screen by McDaniel. Wall, no luck.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The Nuggets trail. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Here's Reeves, covered by Wall. Reeves can't hit. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Beal against Jones. Pass to McDaniels. Ingles kicks to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Reeves the pass to Jones. Wagner outside. Turner with a screen on Ingles. Wagner outside. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. This is the kind of game that doesn't get decided until the 25th hour.
Ernie, you know I have 4 degrees, and there's only 24 hours in a day, unless you think we're going to be here till 1 a.m.
Shaq, he just means it's going to come down to the last second.
Well, then say what you mean, Ernie. No need to be cryptic. Jeez.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Toppin is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Turner in at the center position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
They get it back. The kick out to Wall. No good on the three.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
They now take the lead.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Beal, the pass to Wall. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They set the pick. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wall finds Brooks. Shoots from 12. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Yurtseven's got 4 this quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Turner. No points in the game yet for him. Back to VanVleet. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Yurtseven's got 7 rebounds in the game. With the step back. Beal against Green. The kick out to Wall. New York moving the ball around. It's Barrett on the wing. Turner covering. And here's Wall outside. Green with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Green. He's got 15. Three-pointer. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Up top, Barrett. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Steps back. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Green dishes to Turner. All with it. Picked up by VanVleet.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Chris Boucher's checked in for Yurtseven.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, and he lays it straight in.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Knicks trail by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Barrett. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Barrett's got 5.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
Green, the pass to Turner. Over Boucher, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him. Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
Clark, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Brooks. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Barrett. Clark finds Wall. Now Barrett. 5 points in the game. Cranes the three-pointer. Barrett's got the game tied up here for New York.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Wall with a block. Clark with it, picked up by Turner. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wall. Clark, a screen on Van Vliet. Wall's shot is off. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Wall against Van Vliet. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game. Van Vliet against Wall. Those three-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Wow, the vertical on display by John Wall. My goodness.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 15. Turner with a screen on Wall. Out to Turner from past the arc. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Feeds it to Clark. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Van Vliet. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Toppin dishes to Green. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Denver gets it back. And Turner kicks to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Van Vliet. That one wide left. The Knicks with the lead. Brooks, the pass to Clark. There's the dish to Wall. Passes it to Brooks. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A different look for New York. McDaniels comes in for Brooks, and it's Joe Ingles in for Barrett. Here's Reeves. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the shot. All with it. Driving the lane. Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. The pass to Turner. Dishes it to Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Wagner. Toppin with it for the lead. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. To the inside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Turner's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Reeves the pass to Jones. Here's Reeves. Here's Toppin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Ingles passes to Clark. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Reeves. Kicks to Jones. Got a piece of it. For the tie. He gets it in there. Jones has got it all tied up now for Denver.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Boucher. To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Boucher's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Wagner outside. There's the pick. Shoots over McDaniel. Rebound by John Wall. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Lobbed up there for Clark. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. No one near Turner as he lets it go. It doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. Wall up top, defended by Jones. And Wall kicks to Ingles. Misses the 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Turner? He's putting up about 14 points a night, 13 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
Ingles up top. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Over in the corner, Green. Jones against Ingles. Green left side. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Wall passes to Boucher. And another turnover here by New York. And now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Nuggets third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Toppin finds Green. For the lead. Got a piece of it. They recover it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Bradley Beal's checked in for John Wall. Here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Yurtsevin. Beal against Jones. And stolen by Wagner. .107 left in the third. Turner passes to Wagner. Jones for 3. Here's Turner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Now Ingles. The pass to Yurtsevin. Beal, that's for 2. Toppin pulls it in. The Nuggets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Jones looking for an opening. Shoots from the high post, and that one goes long. New York has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here is Beal. He's got 18. Boucher with a screen on Jones. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Knicks, McDaniels is out there with Brooks. Then it's Yurtseven. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Barrett at the two-guard spot.
Well, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred VanVleet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Now, here's Yurtseven. There's a good screen. And it's sent back by Turner. Caldwell Pope outside. VanVleet outside. No good on the shot. And New York the other way now. Yurtseven passes to Barrett. Outside, Beal. Right at the free throw line, buries the jump shot. Beal's got 20 points.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
VanVleet attacking. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Beal. Knicks trail by 3. Brooks outside. Through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
VanVleet with the bucket.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred VanVleet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
It's Barrett on the wing. To tie it up. The offensive rebound. Yurtseven. Good work defensively by Turner. The Nuggets leading by 3. VanVleet kicks to Wagner. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Caldwell Pope against Barrett. Out to the right wing. Outside, Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Brooks misses. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Denver leading by 6. Wagner outside. And McDaniels with the block. Toppin good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Yurtseven. He kicks it to Barrett. They set the screen. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barrett finds Beal. Barrett with the ball. Pass to Brooks. Screen by McDaniel. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. Beal against Van Vliet. Inside, and Turner throws it down.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
John Wall's checked in for the Knicks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. Let's see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And that one's good. Brooks.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Van Vliet. Wagner outside. That 3 off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Wall sets a screen for Brooks, and it's sent back by Turner. Caldwell Pope against Beal. Here's Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Barrett against Wagner. Count that one.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Now here's Van Vliet. Turner with a screen on Wall. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Brooks outside. And the Knicks good for 2.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Denver calls timeout. Jalen Green's checked in for Franz Wagner. So it's Denver now. They've led by as much as 10. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Van Vliet with a screen on Beal. Here's Green. Van Vliet wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 6. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Barrett against Caldwell Pope. Barrett, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
The feed now to Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Van Vliet against Wall. Van Vliet passes to Green. There's the drive, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Brooks. Barrett, no good. Van Vliet up top, covered by Wall. Van Vliet passes to Turner. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Van Vliet against Wall. Van Vliet passes to Turner. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. He takes it in, and it's denied. Here's Wall. Kicks it to Barrett. To the paint. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Nuggets on D. 6-point lead. Barrett wide open. He fires. Barrett with another miss. To the inside. Green. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Turner with the steal. Wall against Van Vliet. Passes it to Turner. He dishes it to Green. 5 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound. Brooks finds Beal. Outside, Wall. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Now, Green. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal. 1:30 left to play here in the 4th. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Beal, the pass to Yurtsevin. And here's Barrett. Here's the screen. Trying to end the drought. Bullseye. Barrett's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 9. There's a minute left in the game. And here is Van Vliet. The pass to Turner. There's the dish to Green. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 5. Toppin sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Beal kicks to Barrett. Good as Beal picking up the assist.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred Van Vliet.